Good morning, my friends. We are going to live with the prostitutes. How are you going to clean them? My name is Baptiste. Let's get started. 7,000 head of cattle used to roam Ziwa Ranch, a 27 square mile, 70 square kilometer, expanse of grassland in central Uganda. Today, the cattle have gone and grazing in their place are rhinos, the only ones in the country living in their natural habitat. Not long ago, Uganda used to be home to both the black and northern white species of rhinoceros. But by the early 1980s, due to poaching, trafficking and political turmoil under the dictatorship of Idi Amin, native populations, once thought to number around 700, were wiped out. More than a decade later, an initiative to bring back the majestic animals was born, with newly formed charity Rhino Fund Uganda approaching Captain Joseph Charles Roy, former pilot and owner of Ziwa Cattle Ranch, which they had targeted as prime rhino habitat, with the idea that he should move the herds of cattle out, and rhino in. Roy, a lover of animals and an aspiring conservationist, according to his daughter, agreed, and in 2005 and 2006, 6 southern white rhinos were relocated to the ranch, 4 coming overland from Kenya and 2 flown over from Disney Animal Kingdom Florida on Roy's own cargo airline. Numbers of northern white rhinos were so low, today, there are only 2 left in the world, both females, that the native subspecies could not be reintroduced. No one fully expected what happened next. The team knew the ranch was an ideal habitat for the species, a mix of swamps, savanna and woodland, but they didn't envisage the scale of success. Today, there are 48 rhinos at Ziwa, with 5 born in the last 3 months. In contrast, a pair of rhinos moved to Uganda's Wildlife Conservation Education Center, formerly known as Entebbe Zoo, at the same time as the Ziwa rhinos were introduced, and have had no offspring whatsoever. However, if the birth rate continues, the rhinos will soon outgrow the ranch, begging the question, where will they go, and will they be safe? A pair of rhinos graze outside lodges at Ziwa Ranch. A pair of rhinos graze outside lodges at Ziwa Ranch. At Tikupedal Photofilm. Rhino Refuge. Wendy Roy, daughter of Captain Roy, has since taken over some of Ziwa's management in collaboration with the Ugandan Wildlife Authority, UWA. The ranch has lodges for tourists and offers walking safaris to see rhinos, shoebills, leopards, antelopes, warthogs and other wildlife, with the funds generated going back into rhino conservation. Thank you for your patience. If the information I provided was helpful to you, remember to support me by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you and may God continue to bless you.